Hello beautiful people, I'm going to show you how to make good quality transparent dishwashing liquid soap. First thing here is to measure out the ingredients. What I have on the scale right now is caustic soda, and I got 40 grams from the market, which I intend to use for 10 liters of soap. This caustic soda here is to make lye solution, which will be incorporated into the soap making production. I'm trying to make sure that the measurement I got for the caustic soda is accurate so that there are no mistakes while making the soup. What I have here is 10 liters of water. This 10 liters of water will be used for the production of this soup. So in this blue bowl, I'm going to add 1.5 liter of water into the bowl to use for dissolving the caustic soda that we measure out just now. 40 grams of caustic soda. I'm going to use 1.5 liters of water to dissolve it. So I poured just 1.5 liter into this blue bowl, and I'm going to add the caustic soda to get our lye solution for this soap making production. After adding it into the bowl, you have to stir the caustic soda. Stir it very well. Keep stirring to make sure it will get dissolved. After stirring for some time, you keep it aside for it to dissolve on its own completely. The next ingredient to measure out right now is texapon. I am meant to use 300 grams of texapon. Each of these bowls should be 100 grams, but I got home and measured. What I am getting is 260 grams instead of 300 grams. Man, these chemical sellers are really dealing with us. It's just that if you have money, you can buy extra so that you will have an accurate measurement. I'm going to make do with what I have, just that is going to affect the quantity of my soap. I intend to make 10 liters, but right now I don't think it will get to that 10 liters because the chemicals have actually reduced. After measuring the texapon, I got a bigger bowl that will be used for the full soap production and transfer the texapon into the bowl. Transfer the 260 grams of texapon that I got into this bowl. Then the next thing is to measure the next ingredient, which is the sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate is an industrial salt, while sodium chloride is the kitchen salt, the salt we use in making our food. You can either use sodium chloride, which is a kitchen salt, or use sodium sulfate, which is industrial salt, whichever one you choose to use. But I prefer using sodium sulfate because it makes soap more clearer and more transparent. Here I'm adding the sodium sulfate into the texapon bowl. After adding it, I'm going to mix the two together. Sodium sulfate helps to dissolve texapon very fast. Texapon takes time to dissolve, so the only thing that can make it dissolve so fast is sodium sulfate. So I'm combining the two, mixing it up for the texapon to dissolve very fast. This is the SLS solution that we mixed before now to dissolve and left to dissolve on its own. We are going to add it into the mixture of texapon and sodium sulfate. I'm going to be adding the SLS solution into this mixture, gradually adding it. It doesn't go in at once. You do it gradually to get to the next process of this soap making production. Well, so that you avoid lumps in your soap. If you don't actually mix Okay, guys, at this point, we're going to add our lye solution. You can see it has completely dissolved, which is our caustic soda, the first ingredient we measured and added into water. This is it right here. It has completely dissolved, so we're going to add it into the mixture of the soap, and it's going to be added gradually to incorporate into the soup. Next is to add another 1.5 liters of water into the soup and mix properly. Next is to add 20 grams of citric acid for preservation. Here I took small quantity of the soap to be able to mix our color. You don't mix your color into the big bowl of the soap. You're going to get a smaller quantity of the soap and mix the color into it. After mixing it into the cup, you can pour into the bigger bowl of the soap. What we are using is lemon color. I'm going to mix this lemon color into the smaller portion of the soap before I pour into the bigger bowl of the soap.